Well, hello, you guys and girls out there. This is God is Great. And, this here is a follow up on my video about the ripping packs for you. Uh, I thought it was going to be finished, but, he started all this crap that I lied or something like that. Well, I didn't lie, John. You lied. All right. I don't want to keep dragging this on, but he's going to keep dragging it on. I'm going to let everybody know exactly what happened. All right. Uh, Back at the beginning of the year, he was doing these giveaways. All right. And then when he was doing giveaways, people already told me that he doesn't send it, right? That they had problems. But, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I've shouted him out. Uh, he said, it was an A-OK. We actually did, I sent him something and he sent me something back. So, one time it was okay. And then, he started doing these giveaways and, people said, oh, you shouldn't trust. But, like I said, I give the benefit of the doubt. And then I won one of the giveaways and it's supposed to be for the, what do you call it, the blaster box or whatever. He says he'll pay for all this shipping and stuff like that. So, okay, cool. I told him what I wanted, tried to find something that would be, not too expensive. So ended up going for a box like, what do you call it, those boxes from Costco's or something like that, because he had one extra. And, he said he was going to send it. Okay. Then, I see him open it up on his channel, the same box. Well, I didn't think anything about it. A little bit wondering, but okay. And, then he said he had brother passed away. Okay, I felt bad, give time. And then, he received something, somebody, I'm not going to say the person's name, who, he gave a box to him, which is one of his winnings, and he promised to pay. And then this person brought this information out because he didn't pay. And it started like this kind of little viral thing, people trying to get me involved and stuff like that. I tried to avoid, said I don't want to say anybody's name. But finally, after some months, he said, okay, I keep my promise. I'm going to send it to you. And this was back, like already 4 or 5 months ago. And, if he doesn't send it, I would be okay. Just tell me honestly. That's what I've told him. Just tell me honestly. But no. I keep my promise. Okay, I'll send you tracking. Well, no tracking. Then I ask him about it. Oh, yeah, it'll take a little while. When I get home, I'll check the tracking. Okay. Come up, no reply. So I said, give him a few days and still no reply. So, you're going to give the reply? You're going to send tracking? No reply. And then, if I send emails like, hi, how are you, or something like that, he replies, okay. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good, blah, 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 blah. If I do like emails like that, he sends a reply. And then I watch, I still watching his videos. I was, commenting, trying to be polite. And then, he already deleted all his previous videos, everything deleted. People who won these giveaways and stuff like that. So, after that, I left a comment on his video, okay? I sent you an email, and again, same thing. Oh, I'll send it to you tracking tonight. I got the tracking there. What's your address? Huh? You're only one person in Japan. But okay, I send my address again. Still no reply. So this goes on a few times. And, all I really wanted was him to just tell me honestly, hey, I didn't send it, I can't send it, I don't have money. Hey, I'm fine. I don't, do this for getting something. I do it for, I like to sponsor people, not sponsor, but I like to help channels out and watch them, things like that. But, it just finally got to the point where, going around this bush, it'll take a month. Okay, months now. He said 29 days, but it's now like 4 or 5 months later. And I wrote to him, okay, well, it never showed up. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll send you tracking again later or whatever. And, this is like a couple times later after he said, oh, okay. Like, who cares? But, just like all I wanted was for him to tell me honestly, hey, I didn't send it. I can't send it. I'm not going to send it. Just something. But now he's putting up these videos like, he does all this for people. He doesn't cheat people. He doesn't scam people. Well, I'm not really calling you a cheater. All I said is I wanted you to tell me honestly, I don't trust you now. People have told me, and I still tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. But now you're like, I lied about it. Hell no, dude. I got all the emails, so don't be saying that I lied. These email things, putting up an email that you calling me a drag queen. You didn't show all the different comments or something like that. All I said was, I want you to tell me honestly, or I don't trust you now. You call me a drag queen? Hey, if you like drag queens, boy, hey, look somewhere else. All right, well, anyways, hopefully this is my last video on that crap. I don't want people telling me, hey, you're putting up all this crap shit up, that I'm a liar or this or that, or you do this and that for everybody and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. All I wanted you was to be honest. Hey, tell me straight up. I'm fine. But I don't need your reply. I don't need no more crap from you. I don't care. Whatever. Just grow up, dude, man. Grow up. Stop being a drag queen. I'm out.